Hello friends, this video on number systems part 4 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Now we'll see ways to plot the rational number, irrational number actually on the number line, or how can we plot a number on the number line. See, we know that if you want to find root 2, you can create this kind of triangle. If this length is 1, this length is 1, this length will be root 1 square plus 1 square based on Pythagoras theorem, and that is nothing but root 2. Right, so this point will be, let me put ABC. So this point line AB will be root 2. And we know that it is very easy to plot 1, 2 and 3 on number line. So let's have first number line. It is very easy to plot 1. So to plot 1, we'll put 2 points here between 0 and 1 and we'll draw a line. So we'll get 1. And we'll use all these instruments to plot root 2. So using scale, we'll try to draw this line AC. So this is AC, 1 unit. Once I have that 1 unit, what I'll do is I'll take this compass, I'll measure this 1 unit, I'll put my compass here and then I'll draw this arc. This arc radius is 1 unit. In fact, this is also 1 unit. Now what I'll do, I'll take the protractor and draw a 90-degree angle line here. Now this line length will be what? 1. So this line length is 1 and this line length is also 1. Okay. Similar to this. So as per Pythagoras theorem, this point, if you say this point is B, this is A and C. Similar to what I have drawn. So this line AB will be what? Root 2. Right? This line will be of unit root 2. Correct? In this line, I know that this line is root 2. So what I can do is I can again take the compass and I can measure this line, and then using 0 as center, because my 0 is center now, I can actually draw this arc. This arc will cut this number line at this point, and this will be the length root 2. Right, so this will be the length root 2. This length is root 2, and if you see, root 2 is 1.414 and it is somewhere between 1 and 2. So that means what you have plotted is correct only. Hope you understand what we have done. See, root 2 is very difficult to plot just like that. But it is easy to plot 1, 2, 3, 4. Because in the number line we already have 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of segregation. So what we'll do is, we'll know that by Pythagoras theorem, if we have a right triangle with two sides as 1 each, then the longest side, this side, hypotenuse will be root 2. So same thing what we are doing is, starting 0 as the point, we have drawn this point C. This point is point C. Right? This point is point C. So this triangle, this line we drew, and now we know this length is 1 centimeter. Using compass we can measure this length, and then we actually drew this arc, and then using protractor, if you draw perpendicular, that means this line is 90 degree to my number line, and this length is 1 centimeter or 1 unit. So this unit is 1 unit, this unit is 1 unit, then this angle is 90 degree. Then by Pythagoras theorem, this length AB will be root 2 unit. If this length is root 2 unit, then we again use the compass to measure this length. Then again, now we'll take 0 as origin because we have to plot that root 2. Please don't take any other point as origin now, because now we know the measurement. Now we know root 2. Root 2 is something which we have in our compass now. Now we'll take this point 0 as the center and plot root 2. Okay. Similarly, we can plot root 3 as well. So if you see root 3, so if you have a triangle where this length is root 2, this length is 1, and this will be root 3 by Pythagoras theorem. And root 2 we already know how to plot. So we can easily plot root 3, right? So same concepts. So first we'll plot root 2 first, and then we'll plot root 3. So let's plot root 2. So to plot root 3 with root 2, we'll use the same concept. 1, 1, and this is root 2. Right? So this is a 1 unit line. And then again we'll draw a perpendicular line of 1 unit. So this is again 1 unit arc. This is a perpendicular line drawn using protractor. So this is 1 unit. And then we'll merge and we'll add this line. I'll call it OA, let's suppose. So OA is here. Right? OA is root 2. Now since I have root 2, I have to draw root 2 on the number line. So what I can do is, here only, since I have root 2, I'll put the protractor, and I'll draw a perpendicular line. So this line is root 2, and now I have to draw 1 unit line here, right? This is root 2, right? So assuming this is O, and this is A, I have to draw AB as 1 unit. So what I'll do is I have drawn a perpendicular line, and then if you see what I'm doing is I'm adding this. Okay. So what I have done is, before adding this line, I have used a scale actually or you can use compass as well, or scale to measure with 1 unit. This is 1 unit. This is point B. So once I have the point B, I have joined point O and B. So if I have joined point O and B, this OB is nothing but root 3. So if you see this OAB here and OAB here, so this is root 2, this is 1, this is root 3. So once I have root 3 unit, I can actually again now use compass to draw this somewhere here. So you see, that is something which is not shown, then actually use a compass to extend this, right? Okay, it will come somewhere here. So if you actually draw properly, it will come somewhere here. 1.732. Okay, not that difficult. So you have to first plot root 2. So once we have the root 2, and then you will draw 1 unit. This angle is 90 degree. So once you have root 2 here, 1 unit here, this length will be root 3. And once you have a length of root 3 in your compass, you can actually plot anywhere. So in that case, typically we'll take 0 at the center and we'll plot root 3. So let's see how we can plot root 5. See, for root 5 is pretty easy. So this is 2 unit, this is 1 unit, this will be root 5. As per Pythagoras theorem, if this is 90 degree. Right? So let's see that. This is number line. So we can, pretty easy, what we can do is we can draw this as 2 unit. Here we can draw a line using protractor 90 degree. And then using compass, we can measure 1 unit. We can cut somewhere here. So this is 1 unit. This is 2 unit. And we can actually join these two. So what we get is root 5. So once we have root 5 in the compass, we can actually draw something like this. So we'll get this root 5. Pretty easy. Thank you. Visit our website examfear.com to watch more and more quality education videos. You can also attempt free online tests that are there in our website. You can also get access to tons of free study materials, and you can also find free tutors and mentors in this website. Thanks a lot for watching.